We're here today to introduce the 1928 SAFE-Trak wood chipper. This is the SURE-Trak version. This video will cover all aspects of daily and routine maintenance, handover and optimisation, as well as safe transportation. We're stood here by the front of the SAFE-Trak, by the driving controls, because it is either a wood chipper or it is a tracked machine. It's a tracked machine to get the wood chipper to the site rather than getting the site to the wood chipper. Ordinarily, the direction of travel is from the control levers, with the driver on the footplate looking forward over the top of the infeed chute. The only time you go in the opposite direction is when you are climbing up a steep slope. Always go with the driver at the top. If there is a problem, the driver can simply step off out of the way. This end of the machine has got all the controls to start and stop the wood chipper, and also it is the controls for tracking and manoeuvring the machine. The two sticks that are in the middle, they drive the tracks forwards and backwards independently each side. Very controllable no matter what engine speed. You have a hand throttle by the side of the machine, which is for use with the tracking side of things only, not the wood chipper. You've also got a pair of toggle switches. The toggle switch on the left, it changes it from a wood chipper to a tracked machine, and from a tracked machine back into a wood chipper. The other toggle switch is to operate the SURE-Trak system, tipping the machine forwards or backwards, controlling the hydraulics to the rams on the leg ends. You've also got the thumb controls, which will push out and push in the controls for the SAFE-Trak legs, and they ideally are done when the machine is being moved. And while it's in the wood chip mode, effectively the handbrake is on, makes the machine safe and it won't move. This is the RDS Display Unit, which is essentially an information centre that controls certain functions of the machine. For example, once you have turned on the machine using the ignition key, this is the screen you will see. It is telling you the engine is going through a preheat mode and is checking through the circuits to make sure all is functioning correctly. Once the icon drops to the bottom position, as in this screen, the machine is ready to start. So press and hold the start button until the engine has fired, and then release the button. If you fail to hold the start button for long enough, or until the engine catches, you will need to turn off the ignition key and start the process again. Once the engine starts, you will see this screen, which is essentially showing the speed of the rotor. There are 6 data point icons on the RDS screen, from left to right. First left advises of any engine malfunction, such as low oil pressure. Second reports any malfunction of the chipper system. If you've got 4 dashes in there, there is nothing wrong with the engine or the wood chipper. Third is rotor chipper flywheel speed. Fourth confirms feed roller function on or off and diagnostics. Fifth is daily operating hours, and 6th is total machine life operating hours. The buttons at the bottom of the RDS screen are as follows. First is the icon function selector. Second is the main start button. Push and hold until the engine fires, then release. Third is the electric throttle, that will only operate in the chipping mode, not in transport mode. Fourth is the engine stop button. Fifth is for technical setup access for factory and technical personnel only. There are essentially 3 throttle controls on the SAFE-Trak 1928. The first is the manual throttle, situated to the right of the control panel. This throttle is used for when tracking the machine. There are 2 electronic throttles, one on the RDS box that I've just demonstrated, and one which is at the yellow button on the right hand side of the infeed chute. The electronic throttle is used for the chipping process only. The 2 holes on the front of the footplate there are spaced out to carry a standard 50mm ball hitch. As you can see from the sticker, it's not recommended to tow anything more than 750 kilos. The spacings are there for a ball hitch, just really to tow a site trailer around carrying all the rest of the ARB equipment needed for the job. It is not recommended to use that or any of the lashing points on the machine as an anchor point for safety critical rope work.